Starting at the group homepage, we're going to talk about how you can add discussions to a group. You're going to click discussions from the left sidebar. To post a discussion, you're going to select add discussion. You're going to give your discussion a title. And in this box, you would type a description of any text you want to include in the discussion. This can be supported text, given resources here. We notice that we have some very similar toolbar options as we did in the updates, but we have a more robust HTML text editor here. So we can do things like bold, italicize, underline. We have bulleted items that we can also put in. In this case, for discussions, we can actually change the color of the text if we want to, and we can change the background color of it also if we want to as well. If we want to include some specific formatting like strike-throughs, super and subscripts, we can do that. And then to clear any of the formatting, we would select clear formatting. We can also choose to indent, decrease, and indent similarly. If I want to center text, I can align it with the center here, or I can align it to the right side here. I can also insert hyperlinks. So if I want this word discussion to link off to a resource or a video, for example, go ahead and find your video or website or document, go ahead and highlight it, select link, paste the URL, and then click insert. And now when students click this, it will hyperlink and open in a new tab to that link that you specified there. Additionally, we can insert content. We can insert images. We can insert links in this way as well, symbols and equations. We can also access our Google Drive from here. So if there's files in my Google Drive that I want to include, I can do that through this option here. And I can also embed YouTube videos. So if I want my discussion not only to have a hyperlink, but let's say that I want to actually embed a video, go ahead and select YouTube. Go ahead and paste the URL of the YouTube video. It will populate. Select the checkbox, select import, and then import as embed. This is a yellow box that indicates the preview function of the video. If you want to resize it, you can do so by clicking the top right corners or any of these other nodes that are here. Another way to resize is to click the item, click the image, and then you can put specific types of dimensions that you want to. Additionally, in a discussion box, you can include tables. Tables are a nice organizational feature. So if I want to include maybe a 1x2 table, I can insert text into this table. Here is the video. And now maybe I want to put the video into there. And so then maybe I can choose my YouTube video, or I could choose Google Drive Resource App and insert something from my Google Drive. This is just the same video that we included before. This is showing you how it would interact with the table. Tables can be a little tricky sometimes. You can resize your table by this way, or you can resize the item inside the table. And then again, you can align center, right, and all those things. Additionally, there are features for headings, so I can make a large heading if I want to, or I can go directly and change the font size to 18 or 24 or whatever you want it to. If you are a counselor who likes to use HTML text, you can switch to HTML and modify the code as needed. Switch back to visual here. This is where most of us are going to live. Additionally, just like the updates, you can upload files like PDFs and images and videos in this way. You can include links to items in this way. You can access your Google Drive and post resources in this way as well. Or you can record a narration, or you can record yourself speaking to the students or whoever is part of your group. And you can submit that. Once you're finished, you click Create. And we see that the sample discussion has been here. Once you click into the discussion, here's all of the content that we put into that description box. Again, this is totally customizable. If you need to edit it at some point, you can edit it. Let's say that I want to delete some options here. I can click this, maybe just click delete or backspace. If I want to delete this table, go ahead and click delete table. Here's my table options here. And then now maybe I'm going to save changes, and we see that it's been modified in this way. I'm now going to switch to the student perspective. notice that our student perspective is here. Go ahead and reload. And if I'm a student or another group member, I do notice when I come in here, I see discussions. There's one listed. I see that there's a sample discussion posted by our administrator of the group. If I click into it, I can then respond to the discussion in this way. Group members have multiple options to respond. They can actually insert files and links, access their Google Drives, and students or other group members can provide an audio-video recording, just like the person who created this discussion can. And again, lots of these other text features are here and are customizable as well, including inserting links and symbols and equations. Once the student is satisfied with their response, or the group member is satisfied with their response, go ahead and select Post, and it's posted. I'm now going to switch back to the teacher or counselor perspective. I'm going to go ahead and reload my discussion page. And I can see that Eric Brown has responded. I can like or reply to Eric Brown within this as well as the administrator of the group. Group members are notified of posted group discussions in a very similar way to the way that they see updates notifications. So we see that there are emails that students will get. So a student will receive an email. A Schoology discussion thread has been created for sample group name. Additionally, students can go within the group. So if they go to their group, they can see a numbered discussion here. So if they click discussions, the most recent discussions will populate here and they'll be able to see time at this point. They can also get a notification through the Schoology app in the same way that they got an update or a push notification on their smartphone after downloading and installing the Schoology app, our smartphone app. And then additionally, we notice that if a student logs into Schoology, unlike an update, if we see up here in the top right, we do see we have a notification up here, one notification, this bell icon. If you click here under notifications, we see now that under the group name, this person posted the discussion, and we can click it and go directly right to the discussion from there. So bell notifications is a new notification that you will get with a discussion that you won't get with an update from a student perspective.